Hey guys, Chung here. We have here the Comica BoomX-U, which is a wireless microphone set up with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. And this, comparing to what's already out there like the Rode Wireless Go or Harmonic Blink 500, this, instead of using the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth, this is using the UHF. And personally for me, UHF is actually much better than the 2.4 gigahertz, because 2.4 gigahertz is actually Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and a lot of phones you have that around, and you have like a lot of people with routers, and that can interfere with your system. So it's honestly with UHF it's more secure, but also the distance is much more different, because this can go up to 120 meters while the other systems are much less with the 2.4 gigahertz. So today we're gonna test out the audio quality of the BoomX-U and also the distance, if it actually can reach 120 meters. However, I do need to find a location where I can actually get 120 meters, but I think yeah, we're gonna do most of the tests about the audio quality, but also go to one of the locations where I've often got extreme issues with the 2.4 gigahertz and see if we also get that same issue with this. So in the box you get a really nice pouch with it that fits everything in there. You have like the 2 clip mics, you have also a TRS cable to connect to your camera, and also a TRS cable so you can also connect it to your phone. There's also an XLR cable so for more professional cameras, and also there are 2 clip mics with it that you can just use it with a more professional clip mic. But on the unit itself there's also an onboard microphone. So I'm right now clipped up with both of the transmitters, and yeah, you see the transmitter here. This is group A, and you might hear that is that. So this is like the onboard mic, and I'm also having the clip mic here. So you can hear the difference between the two. So a quick test. So audio test 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio test 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm not quite sure if it's, on the audio meter I see like there's some noise, but it could be the environment that I'm now at, because I'm next to the harbor, and there's actually a little bit of like water, and also there's like a highway like few hundred meters from here, so there's also noise from there. So yeah, let's go to the next location where actually we tested a lot of like the 2.4 gigahertz and have issues. So see if that location still have issues with the UHF, or actually the UHF is better than the 2.4 gigahertz. Hey guys, we are now at the water side where we tested the Rode Wireless Go before with having a lot of issues. We now have one of the BoomX here on the front on my chest and one on my rear pocket. Both I have the antenna sticked out for the optimal connection, and we're gonna walk about like 25 of these fences to the back, and yeah, just walk each fence back, see how the audio is. So we'll count the fence, and each fence is about slightly more than a meter, so I can't really fully tell if it's like what kind of specific distance, but could say it's like meter and a bit. But so count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're about 25 fences, and I have one in the front. So either we can see if the connection breaks because we're using 2 of them, but also if the connection breaks because one is not in line of sight and one is line of sight. We're now at a busy street crossing. We have a motorcycle passing me. We're having like really cars passing me pretty close by, just a few meters away from me. And we can hear if the audio quality is still good with the onboard or with the clip mic that is supplied. So we're gonna do a audio test of, right now. So audio test 1, 2, 1, 2, test 1, 2, 1, 2, and also a few moments of silence. Audio test 1 2 1 2, test 1 2 1 2, and also a few moments of silence. So how do you feel the audio, how it's picking up? Does it picks up quite a lot of traffic noise, or if it's still quite usable, especially if you're doing vlogs or interviews on the streets with cars passing close by, especially if you're living in Hong Kong. There's quite a lot of roads with a lot of cars passing by really close by. So yeah, just comment those here below. Hey guys, we are now on a bridge which is about 110 meters, which I have measured on Google Earth, and this is on top of or above a highway, so you might hear quite a lot of traffic noises because there's quite a lot of fast moving cars passing by. However, we're going to walk all the way to the end, but first we're going to walk to the middle, which is about 55 or 50 meters, and we do a test there, and then we walk all the way to the end. I have a set here on my chest, which means like if I'm standing towards the camera, I have like a clear line of sight. However, I also have a pack on my rear, so if my body would actually block the signal if we're going to all the way till the end at 110 meters. Because yeah, the BoomX-U can go much further than most of the 2.4 gigahertz, and especially yeah, we're going to test out if it really can go that far. So right now I am facing the camera, and we're now at 50 meters. So right now at 50 meters, and yeah, we have like the rear being on the right channel, and the yeah, front one on the left channel, and in post I can see if one of them has lost connection or not. So test 1 2 1 2, test 1 2 1 2. Can you still hear me? Please comment it in the comment section here below if you can hear me and if the audio is still right. And now we'll go to the end at 110 meters. So this is 110 meters. So we're actually a little bit further out of the bridge. So there's a clear line of sight in front of me. There's nothing blocking the transmitter and me with the front one, and the rear one, of course, my body is blocking the signal. But can you still hear me at 110 meters? And we'll do a test, audio test 1 2 1 2, 1 2 1 2, test test test, audio tests. So this is 110 meters. So we're actually a little bit further out of the bridge. So there's a clear line of sight in front of me. There's nothing blocking the transmitter and me with the front one, and the rear one, of course. We're at a quite busy section of a mall right now, so we're kind of doing like a vlog style audio test. So we have like tons of people walking past that are talking, and see if the audio is being picked up by both of the mics, and yeah, how good the mics can actually still cancel out like environment noise and especially a lot of people talking. So let's do a quick test. So mic check 1 2 1 2, test 1 2 1 2, and a moment of silence. So let's do a quick test. So mic check 1 2 1 2, test 1 2 1 2, and a moment of silence. Okay, so how was the audio? Please comment it here below, and we'll go to the next place to give my final verdict. So my verdict for the Comica BoomX-U is that it is a really awesome budget-friendly system. It is also nice and compact, especially for the size of it comparing to other UHF systems. This is a really nice compact size, especially if you're doing a short film shoot, indie film or other kind of movies. These are pretty small to easily hide away comparing it to like other systems. In the test I've also shown you like at the water side where I would have like issues with the Rode Wireless Go, I wouldn't have any issues with the BoomX-U. And also there's quite a lot of nice features on the BoomX-U receiver. You can set it to stereo or mono. So for stereo, it would record each of the transmitter to a separate channel, so you can mix it in the post. but it also can pre-mix it for you if you set it onto mono, so you can have like doing a live show that you have the audio already mixed, so you don't have to be afraid that the audio is separated. But also, like a great thing about it is the audio of the mics aren't really that bad, and also you can set the volume level separately on the receiver, so you can have like one louder or one softer sounding due to like the person that's talking. But yeah, the audio wise is actually not that bad. The only thing for me is I don't really like the capsule on the clip mics because it's a pretty large capsule, and I rather would change it to like a much more smaller capsule that I could like easily tape under a shirt. And also one other issue I do have with the BoomX-U is the clip on the receiver. I do have it now clipped onto the hot shoe of my camera. However, it is very, very loose. I'm not quite sure why it's so loose. Maybe it just doesn't have like enough rubber, or it's just the spring isn't strong enough to really hold it, or the shape is not really that good for that. But I wish they had on the receiver unit a more proper hot shoe, or like a much more stronger hold onto the hot shoe, because it really like if I hold my camera in an angle, the whole receiver unit can actually fall out from the hot shoe, so it's not really that strong of a hold. I just wish that would be improved. But overall, the system is really good, good quality and good distance. So, and also a very important is a very good connection. So if you're interested into the BoomX-U, there'll be a link in the description below, and if you have any questions, you can also ask it there. And make sure to, while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to see any videos still, there's videos here popping up that you can click on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.